Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Rabbi zidni ilman ajmain, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this session of lesson number 9 in book 3. It's a very huge lesson, so we might take couple of sessions, this session and the next session. We'll see how it goes. I will try to make it very interesting. And inshallah, it is a very interesting lesson. But there are a lot of small rules that we have to bear in our mind. But overall, it's a very fascinating lesson, very fascinating lesson. The theme of this lesson, what is the theme of this lesson, brothers and sisters? That the noon of musanna, like kitabun, make it dual, kitabani, and the same thing, the noon of jama, mudhakkar, salim, mudarisuna, the noon gets dropped when they become mudaf. That's all. That is the theme. The noon of musanna and noon of jama mudhakkar salim gets dropped when they become mudaf. Now, overall, it seems so. That's all? Is that all? But there is more to it. This is just the basic, So I will read it, and I've got some couple of beautiful things to amuse you. I want you to be happy and be very smile and chuckle while you are thinking about it. I found everything in my books. I have been writing notes. Always I write notes in my books so that when I start to teach, it helps me. And I would recommend that to you all, brothers and sisters. Write your notes, amusing things there. You can relate to your students and make them smile. So these small jokes here and there makes the study very lively. And we don't get bored, So I start from here, brothers and sisters. In this lesson, lesson number 9, in this lesson, the omission of noon of dual, that is one thing. Noon of dual and sound masculine plural is dropped. So you have seen in book 1 that the tanween, when it becomes mudaf, tanween, when it becomes mudaf, is dropped. The new. Now this we studied in book 1. What did we study in book 1? Kitabu Hamidin, mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. There is the kitabun will have a tanween, but when you make it mudaf, it will become Kitabu Hamidin. Now I want to tell you something. I don't think I have mentioned in the DVDs, although with the hard work of Badr Yusuf Jamal, our DVDs are very, very easy to follow now, lesson-wise. I've sent you all. I may send you again. And I again would like to request you that if you get my emails more than once, same thing, please just drop it. The way things are going with me, honestly, I wish I had somebody to help me, a secretary or something. It's a very big job because I have to look after the bookstore's accounting and my study and all the emails that I get so many emails, and I am in the habit of replying as much as it is possible for me. So here, I want you to think this is for the first time I'm explaining, I think, in this class. Now, you know, when you say kitabun, are you with me? Kitabun. Now I want you to just write as you hear. As you hear, you write. What will you write? Kitabun. Kitabun. As if there is no tanween there. Kitabun. Here it is. What is kitabun, brothers and sisters? I've written here. You can look at it. I'm saying kitabun. How did I write down? I wrote down kitabu and then a noon. Then a noon and sukoon. Kitabun, that is how you pronounce it. Bun. The noon is not pronounced properly because there's a sukoon. Kitabun. Now what happens, you know, that we don't write like this. We don't write like this. Instead, this noon is dropped. This noon is dropped. So what happens when this noon is dropped? Then it turns into tanween. It turns into tanween. Did you get the idea? Did you get the idea? So you see kitabun, you see kitabun. Kitabun is actually like this. So when you make it mudaf, all you did was you drop this noon. So it became kitabu. Did you get the idea? It became kitabu. Kitabu hamidin. So the noon was dropped. But we don't say that in book 1. We just say one tanween was dropped. But if you look deeply, then it is kitabun. So the noon with sukun got dropped and it became kitabu hamidin or kitabu muhammadin. I thought this was very fascinating. I was told by my teachers and I wrote it down in my book. So you can also make a note of it, and sometimes if you feel like explaining to the students, you can explain like that. But only this is what we learned in book 1. Remember, Kitabu Hamidin. So Kitabun, then you say Kitabu Hamidin. Did you get the idea? Kitabun, it became Kitabu. Tanween was removed, one Dhamma now. But it was kitabun. The noon was dropped, you know. Anyway, in the same way, the noon of dual and sound masculine plural is also omitted when they happen to be mudaf. They're very beautiful. So, aina bintani. Aina bintani. What is the translation of it? Where are the two girls, or daughters, you can say. But then when you say Aina binta Bilalin, where are Bilal's two daughters? Then that noon got dropped. Did you see that noon, brother and sister? This got dropped. And al also got dropped. You know, why did you drop the al? Because this became mudaf. There is no reason for it to have al. We cannot say Ainal binta, no. When the mudaf cannot get al, remember. Huh? So it became binta Bilalin. Aina binta Bilalin. Huh? Now, I would always request you, for the time being, that once you drop the noon, make a small noon there. Once you drop the noon, make a small noon there. Make a small noon there. Huh? Small noon. My teacher did this, showed me all these things. My book is full of these small noons, just to guide me that noon was there. Aina bintani. So when you made it mudaf ilayhi, we cannot say bintani Bilalin, we say binta Bilalin. Huh? That we have to remember. Now, that is easy in a way, but if what happens when you say Raitu bintaini, I saw two daughters. Huh? But when you say Raitu bintai Bilalin, bintai Bilalin, so this is where it will change more. Now I will come here and show you a few things, my brother and sister. See, we say binta ni bila Bilalun. Bilalun is marfu. It's a proper name. So when you put it together, then it changes into binta Bilalin. Binta Bilalin. Now we come to something else. Now this is bintani. Is it marfu? Yes. What is the sign of its marfu? Alif. Remember, in musanna, the musanna is marfu bil alif, mansub bil ya, majrur bil ya. So then we have here, I'm writing here, bin taini, and I say Bilalun. And again I write down, this is mansub. I'm writing majrur with a different color. Bin taini Bilalun. Did you get the idea, inshallah? Now, the point is this, my brothers and sisters. When you say bintaini, and you make it a mudaf, then this thing has to go away. This thing has to go away. So, and bintai also, the noon has to go away. Noon of musanna, when it becomes mudaf has to go away, whether it is marfu, mansub, or majrur. So now we are here. Bin tai Bilalun. Bilalin. Bintai. How will you write down? Maybe we should write down in a proper way. Bintai. Bintai. Bintai Bilalu. So what did you do? What did you do? You dropped the noon. It was Bintaini. You made it Bintai Bilal. The same thing will happen here, brothers. Same thing will happen here. We will say Bintai Bilal. Did you get the idea, brother? And then here also I will write down a noon just in the beginning till you become very strong. Bintai Bilal. Now, brothers and sisters, so we are here. Next was Raitu Bintaini. And then you said Raitu Bintai Bilal. Raitu Bintai Bilal. Raitu Bintai Bilal. Fine. Abhasu an Bintai Bilal. Abhasu anil Bintaini. I am looking for 2 daughters. Then we say Abhasu an Bintai Bilal. So same thing happened, that noon got dropped. Noon got dropped. You drop the noon here. You drop the noon here. Okay. Now here is the example of Jama Muzakkar Salim. Ja'a al-Mudarrisuna. The teachers came. But if you say Ja'a Mudarrisul Hadisi, Mudarrisul Hadisi, Mudarrisuna, Mudarrisul Hadisi, because it became Mudaf ilayhi, so you will have to drop the noon. But I wrote it down here for you. The teachers of Hadith came. Sa'altu, I asked. Mudarrisin, I asked the teachers. I asked the teachers. But then if you say Sa'altu Mudarrisi, Mudarrisil Hadisi, Mudarrisil Hadisi. So again, the noon was dropped. I asked the teachers of Hadith. Again, one more example. Sallamtu ala Mudarrisi. Sallamtu ala Mudarrisi Hadisi. I said Salaam alaikum to the teachers of Hadith. Sallamtu ala al-Mudarrisina became Sallamtu ala Mudarrisil Hadith, when became Mudaf ilayhi. I greeted the teachers of the Hadith. Now, one more thing, brother. One more thing. I've kept the page to show you something more. I will show you right away. Now, again, I just want to caution you. You will find there are quite a few rules we have to understand. You might feel overwhelmed, but trust me, these rules are very sweet, very beautiful rules, and you will master it. But there is a method of mastering it, and that is you will do all the exercises. When you'll do the exercises, I assure you, you will have it mastered. All the exercises. And when you are doing the exercises, you can copy from the Hello Tamarin, but make sure when you write properly and understand it, inshallah. That way, you will have this firm, memory of the duals and Jama Muzakkar Salim when they become Mudaf, inshallah. Now, here is another rule. We have learned in book 1, yes, we learned in book 1 that the jewel of Haza is Hazani, yes. And that of Hazihi is Hatani, same thing. So Hazani will become Hazaini and Hatani will become Hataini if they are mansub or majrur. Hazani masjidani, yes. Hazani masjidani. Yeah. This is the proper sentence, Mubtada khabar. Mubtada khabar. And Hatani madrasatani, madrasatani. And these are two schools. These are two masjids and these are two schools. Now we learn that jewel of Zalika is a Zanika. Zanika is the jewel, and for Tilka, it is a Tanika. The same way. Okay. Hazani, Mudarrisani, Vazanika, Talibani. So it is the dual of Haza, Zanika. Zalika became Zanika. Hatani, Tabibatani will become Tanika, Mumarridatani. Hatani, Tabibatani, these are two doctors, and these are two nurses, Tanika. Okay, Tanika. These are two nurses, So same way, Hatani became Tanika. Fine. Now we come Ifta. Mansuba. Ifta Zainika Babaini. Open those two doors. Ifta Zainaka Babaini. Okay. Watainika Nafizataini. And the two windows. Okay. Now again, see, everything is coming together. It might become overwhelming, but please don't worry. Don't worry. You will master it. Man yaskunu fi tainika filataini. Al filataini means villas. Villas. Al filattu means a villa. Who lives in those two villas? Two villas. Did you get the idea? Now I come to you with a different explanation. This was all about the noun. What happens when you make the dual and have a mudaf ilayhi as a pronoun? As a pronoun. Remember, we have done it so many times in the past. Baituhu, Baituhuma, remember? Baitu, Baiti, all these things, Baita, and we put the pronoun who, huma, whom, like that. Now I want to show you here that if you put here Kitabani and put who here. Kitabani and who means his two books. His two books. This is very easy. You will say Kitabahu. Kitabahu. You won't say Kitabani who. You will say Kitabahu. Did you get the idea? So if you can say Kitabahu, can you put 14 pronouns? I have a surprise waiting for you. So you will say Kitabahu and make it Mansub and Majrur. You will say kitabai. You will say kitabai. He. Kitabai he. What is originally? Brothers and sisters, originally is kitabaini, baini, and plus who. So when it became mudaf, we just drop the nun. So it became kitabai, and he, we joined the he. With the ya coming there, it became with a kasra. Otherwise, kitabahu, but kitabaihi. This is easy. Now, I ask you something, brothers and sisters. Can you conjugate? Can you conjugate 14 pronouns? What is my answer? Yes, you can do it. But we have to think, because this is something new. All of a sudden, this is something new. So you will say here, huwa, kitabahu, huma, kitabahuma. This is easy. Kitabahuma. And then kitabahum. Did you get the idea? The noon is dropped. Kitabahu, kitabahuma, kitabahum, kitabaha, kitabaha, kitabahuma, 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 kitabahunna, kitabahunna. I'm writing it so that you get an idea. You can do it yourself, practice yourself, inshallah. Then we say, what do we say? Kitaba ka. Kitaba ka. Kitaba kuma. Kitaba kuma. Kitaba kuma. You can even, if you have paper and pen handy, you can even write now also. Kitabaka, kitaba kuma. Yes, I think, write it with me, my brothers and sisters. Kitaba kunna. If I did not write and only said it properly, you won't figure out. But now you can see me, so you can figure out. Kitabahu, kitabahuma, kitabahum. Kitabaha, kitabahuma, kitabahunna. Kitabaka, kitabakuma, kitaba, kitaba, kum. And then kitaba, ki, anti, kitaba, kunna, kitabu ki, kitabu kuma, kitabu kunna. Now, see, I'm writing now so you can follow me. Now, brothers and sisters, what is the next? Kitaba, kunna, and then ya mutakallim will come. Ya mutakallim has a sukoon. Now it will come and you will say, what will you say? Kitaba What will happen now? Okay. Is kitaba marfu? Yes. What is the sign of it marfu? Alif. This is pure mathematics, man. Algebra and mathematics like that, Kitaba, but brother, the fatah is here on the ba. What is on alif? On alif, there is nothing but a sukun. So now we have two sukuns. In Arabic, we cannot pronounce, Ya Mutakallim always creates problem for us. But good problems, we can master it and enhance our knowledge. That is the beauty of Arabic language. Very systematic, very systematic. So now, because two sukuns have come, in a normal way, we can drop the ya, but not here. We cannot drop anything. So what we have to do, we have to do a small surgery, and we change this sukun, we change this sukun into fatah, we move this sukun out and change it into fatah. Now what? How will you write down now? Huh? How will you write down now? Kitaba, kitaba, ya. Now you got it. Did you get the idea? The same thing will happen here. Same thing will happen here. Okay? Okay, let me write down quickly, inshallah. You can write down with me, my brother and sister. Kitabai hima and kitabai. Once you get strong, you will love the lesson. Kitabai him. Kitabai hima. Kitabai him. Kitabai ha. Kitabai ha. Remember, all these things come in the Quran. Kitabai ha. Kitabai hima. Kitabai hima. Kitabai hunna. Kitabai hinna. Okay. And then kitabai hima. Kitabai him. Kitabai ha. Kitabai hima. Kitabai hinna. Kitabai ka. Kitabai ka. Kitabai kuma. Kitabai kum. Kum, your two books. Kitabai ka, kitabai kuma, kitabai kum, and then kitabai ki, kitabai ki, kitabai kuma, kitabai kuma, and then kitabai kunna. Kitabai kunna. Did you get the idea? Huh? See, mansub and majrur, they are same. No, brother, in the DVDs, at that time, I had not composed songs. Now I am with you singing, and you can sing with me. Practice, it's easy. Kitabaihi, kitabaihima, kitabaihim. Kitabaiha, kitabaihima, kitabaihina. Kitabaika, kitabaikuma, kitabaikum. Kitabaiki, kitabaikuma, kitabaikunna. And now the Ya Mutakallam will come. Now, what shall we do? Brother, trust me, I'm doing this to make you strong so that when you will read the main lesson, you will understand everything. Everything you will understand, inshallah. So I have a request. If you write this once or twice, then you start from your memory, and inshallah, you write it, brother, you will never forget. And if you can sing the song, which is easy, remember it was like Rabbuhu, Rabbuhuma, Rabbuhum, Rabbuha, like that, you know. Kitabaihi, kitabaihima, kitabaihim. Kitabaiha, kitabaihima, kitabaihunhinna. Kitabaika, kitabaikuma, kitabaikum, kitabaiki, kitabaikuma, kitabaikunna. And then now, I always, even when I think, I smile, how beautiful the Arabic language is with those grammar rules. Now, that is the Ya Mutakallim. So you want to add that Kita Bai. We have a problem. We have a big problem. See here, Kita Bai. There's a Ya with Sukun, and then Ya Mutakallim we are adding as Mudaf ilayhi with a Sukun. How will it? Two sukuns will go. You can say we do a surgery and we can put fatah. Yes, that we did. But now, before when we put fatah, the noun was alif. So we say kitaba, kitaba ya. But now it is kitabai. So what happens here is the beauty. We add from here to here, and then we give it the gam. So what will happen now, brothers and sisters? It will become, look at it, Kita Bai Ya with Shadda. Kita Bai Ya. Kita Bai Ya. Did you get the idea? And then in the end, we have Kita Bai Na, no problem. Kita Bai Na. I did not write here. Kitab, Kitaba Na. We'll say here Kitaba, Kitaba Na. Kitaba Na. Our two books. Kitaba Na. Only Noon got dropped. Kitaba Na. Did you get the idea? And here it became Kitabaina. Kitabaina. Inshallah. Did you get the idea? But here, Kitabai plus Ya Mutakallim, when it came here, we had to do this surgery. I bring it closer. Then we had to put like that. Maybe I should remove this. Kitabaya. This is the result, final result. Kitabayya. Did you get the idea? Inshallah. Huh? Kitabayya. Huh? Okay. Now, this is the main thing I wanted you to understand, that kitab ba, kitabai, and what happens when the pronouns are joined together. And this is what happens. It changes into this. Kitabayya. Huh? Okay, my brothers and sisters. That is it for the time being. And there's another thing I just want to mention you briefly. Both. How do you say both? We say kila. That is masculine, dual. And then for feminine, we say kilta. Now I ask you something. Kila is both. Is it marfu? What do you think? Is it marfu? Yes. What is the sign of its marfu? The sign of its marfu is alif. Alif is the sign of its marfu. What about here? Kila and kilta. That is a monas. Is it marfu? Yes. What is the sign of its marfu? Alif. So this is musanna, brother. And then kila talibaini. See, this is kila became mudaf, talibaini became mudaf ilayh, kilta sayarataini. Same thing. Kila talibaini fil maktabati, they are in the library, and kilta sayarataini amam al baiti. Both the students are in a library, and both the cars are in front of the house. Now, also, this will change into kiltai, kilai. We'll see after that. Now, these are the verses of the Quran, and we'll do it. Okay. I don't want to put too much thing on this thing. The lesson is huge. There are more things, but we will do it slowly. Now let us go to the main lesson. You will enjoy it, inshallah. Let's go to the main lesson. Yes, we started from here. Now we go to the main lesson. Textbook 3A. Now we are reading the lesson. Al-Mudarris. Aina kalamaya. See now, if I don't explain you all those things, you will not understand anything here. Aina kalamaya. What was originally? Kalama ni plus ya. See, I told you how the ya got the fatha. Ya mutakalim has a sukun on it. But occasionally we have to change that sukun so that there is no iltika'u sakinaini. No iltika'u sakinaini. So it became, noon was dropped, the ya had a sukun, so we gave a fatha. So we say, Aina kalamaya. The teacher is asking, where are my 2 pens? Bisauti alin. What is the meaning of sauti? In a loud voice. Bisauti alin. Alin means loud. Araitum kalamaya. Did you see now? I hope now you can understand it. Kalamaya. So what happened? It kalamai, ni, okay, and ya. So noon was dropped. Noon was dropped. But let me drop the noon. And then to ya, we gave a fatha to 1 ya. And then we had a idgham, so it became ya with a shadda. Did you get the idea? 2 sukun, we changed into ya with a fatha. We gave ya here fatha. So araytumul Kalamayya, this is mansub, mafulun bihi. Araytum kalamayya, mafulun bihi. Majid says, Ha huma zani, here they are. Ha huma zani, here they are. Ya Ustad, huma tahta akibatika. It was under your handbag. Now I tell you one more thing. I'm sure you will keep that in mind. These are small things. I like the fun part of it. So I ask you something, my brothers and sisters. Ha humadani, here they are. Can you analyze it? Ha humadani. This is the fun part. Remember, you can always write it. These are not in the DVDs. You can write it. I would appreciate if you write it. Maybe I should write down here. Okay, brother, look at it. Write down if you can, please. Ha plus huma plus, look at what I'm writing. Hadani, ha huma zani. Hadani became zani. Ha huma hadani became ha huma zani. So ha is a harfu tanbih. Remember harfu tanbih for drawing attention. Harfu tanbihin, nabbaha yunabbihu, tanbihi, harfu tanbihin, harfu tanbihin, and huma is your mubtada. Huma is your mubtada. Where is the khabar? Azani is the khabar. Did you get the idea? I thought I will tease you with this. It's easy because you are all very smart. You can easily understand. Ha huma zani is ha huma hadani. So ha is a harfu tanbih, and then this is huma is your mubtada. And what is hazani? This is your khabar. Here they are. Huh? Did you get the idea? This is very beautiful, my brother. I thought I tease you a little bit. How to? This is Amar. All of you give or bring. All of you give or bring. Dafatirukum. Dafatirakum. This is normal. Dafatira is a mansub. It's a mafulun bihi. This is mafulun bihi. Wa huwa mudaf kum mudaf ilayh. Ya ikhwanu. Yusallimu li. Yusallimu li means everybody gives me. All of you. Yusallimu li. Kullu wahidin. Oh, I ask you something. Just to make you gradually, slowly, strong. Yusallimu has come. Where is the file? Can you see the file? Can you see the file? There is the file. I can see this marfu. Yeah, that is the file. Single dhamma, it is a mudaf. This is mudaf ilayh. Every one of you gives me. Yusallimu kullu wahidin minkum. Every one of you gives me. What will you give me? Daftaraini. Mafulun bihi. Mafulun bihi. Daftara nahwi wa daftara sarfi. Okay? Now, I ask you something, brother and sister. Think about it. See, I'm putting little bit hardship piece here and there for you to get stronger. That is the whole idea. Yusallimu li kullu wahidin minkum. So kullu, brother and sister, is a file of yusallimu. Mudaf and then mudaf ilayh minkum jar majrur. Daftaraini mafulun bihi, and then daftara Daftara Nahwi wa Daftara Sarfi. I'll explain you what is Daftara Nahwi and Daftara Sarfi. Now I ask you if this is your maf'ulun bihi. If this is your maf'ulun bihi, then what is the value of this Daftara Nahwi wa Daftara Sarfi? This is dual. This is dual, and then it is broken down. Daftara Nahwi wa Daftara Sarfi. So what? This is maf'ulun bihi. What is the value of Daftara Nahwi and Daftara Sarfi? This is badal. Badal for what? Badal for Daftaraini. Did you get the idea? This is very beautiful. Inshallah. At-tullabu yusallimuna lahu dafatirahum. At-tullabu yusallimuna lahu. They give. This is your tullabu. This is goes to the tullabu yusallimun lahu. Lahu means to the teacher. Dafatirahum. Then the teacher is asking. Now look at it. Aina daftaraka. Can you understand daftaraka? It is actually daftarani. Where are your two books, Ya Hisham? Daftaraka. So noon was there. It dropped. So I wrote down noon. Huh? Daftarani, you put ka, then it became daftara. Huh? Daftaraka. Let me write down. Oh gosh. Let me write down once only. Huh? Daftarani plus ka as a mudaf ilayhi. So when you move noon from here, when you move noon from there, because it is coming mudaf ilayhi, joining as a mudaf ilayka, so daftaraka. Did you get the idea? This, how did you get daftaraka? Noon dropped. Huh? Ya Hisham, Salamtuhuma laka amsi, I gave it to you yesterday. Al-Mudaris. As-salamta li daftaraika ya Majid. Again, daftaraika, mafulun bihi. If daftaraini, but then noon was dropped. I'm writing noon. If you want to write down noon also in your books, small noon with a nice thin point. Daftaraika. Inni nasitu an atiya bihima. Ata bi means to bring. Remember? Ata yati bi means to bring. Inni nasitu an atiya bihima. Izhab ila al-mahjai. Go to your dormitory. Fil fushati, in the tea break. Remember, in the tea break. Go to your dormitory in the tea break. Wa'ati bihima. Now, here, Dr. Abdurrahim wants us to learn about ata yati. How will you make amar from there? Wa'ati. So I'm not explaining you this now together. We'll do it when it comes. Wa'ati and bring. Wa'ati, I will just tell you. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniun ala. Hazfi harfi illa. Hazfi harfi illa. Ata. Yati. So what do we do? We drop this, and then we had another Hamza there, but Don't worry, I'll explain you in much more detail. Wati, bring. Bihima. Dafatiru man hazihi ya haris. Hazani. Daftara ya. These are mine. Daftara ya. Did you get the idea? Alhamdulillah. Daftara ya. Wahadani. Daftara hamid. Sin both. Noon is dropped. This ya became mansub because ya, we just had to make it temporary. Daftara ya, my two books. Wahadani daftara hamidin. Ta'al ya Hisham, come, Hisham. Khuz daftaraika. How beautiful these dialogues are, my brothers and sisters. Incredible. Huh? I love the way Dr. Abdurrahim brings about the dialogues, thinks about the dialogues. I have never seen this beautiful thing elsewhere. Ta'al ya Hisham, khudh daftarayka, zanika daftara zamilika. And that, see, zanika, zalika became zanika, two, a dual. Zalika, zanika, daftara zamilika. And these are your classmates to daftar. Ya Masood, aina akhwaka. See now, akhwani, two brothers, dual, akhwani. I write down here, akhwani, and put ka, two brothers, your two brothers. So the noon has to be dropped. So it became akhwaka. La yahdurani munzu yawmeni aw salasatin. They have not come since last 2 days or maybe 3 days. Kilahuma maridun, both of them are sick. Kilahuma, did you see both of them? Kila, this is marfu. Kilahuma maridun, okay. Maza bihima, what is the problem with them? Inna kilayhima, see, kilahuma, when you put in, it became kilayhima. Kilayhima, kilahuma, kilayhima. Musabun bil ishalil shadidi. They are sick with a very severe diarrhea, afflicted with suffering from musabun. Musabun, from diarrhea. Shafahumullahu, may Allah cure them. No man. Al-Jabu Harun ya Ustad. Al-Jabu Harun ya Ustad. The weather is very cold. All the dialogue is to explain us dual in different forms, you know. If the open, tainika, nafiza taini. Tainika. Tainika, tanika, tainika, tanika, tainika, nafiza tain. Tainika, it's mansub. Tanika became tainika. Nothing changed. Tanika became tainika. Tanika, marfu became tainika. Nafiza taini ya Majid. Ikra darsa ya Hisham. Ikra dars ya Hisham. Yeah, I have something nice to tell you, a little story. I've never shared this with anybody else, I think, in my classes. But while I was going through all my books, I found few interesting things. So I want to share with you. You will like it, inshallah. Ifta tainika. Tanika became tainika, nafiza taini. Open those two windows, ya Majid. So here comes beautiful hadith. Ikra ad-darsa ya Hashim. Hisham says, and Aisha radiyallahu anha and al-Nabi Qala, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Rakata Fajri, ya ho 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 ho. Rakata Fajri. So what is here? Rakatani Fajri. Huh? Rakatani Fajri. But because when you make them mudaf ilayhi, noon has to be dropped. So it became Rakatani became Rakata Fajri. 2 units of salah in the morning, khairun are the best min ad-dunya wa ma fiha. See the importance of the Fajr salah, my brother and sister. Rakata Fajri khairun, they are the best. The morning prayer to salat in this dunya and what is inside it, they are better than everything else. المدرس إن نون المثنى إن نون المثنى تهزف. The noon of musanna is dropped. This is majhul, تهزف in the idafati when you make mudaf ilayh. فركعتا أصله ركعتان وكذلك تهزف نون جمع مذكر سالم تقول مسلم Yabani. Muslimuna Yabani became Muslimu Yabani. Inshallah. Qala ta'ala fi Surat al-Baqarah. Very beautiful. Am kuntum shahuda. Were you the witness? If when Hadara Yaqub Mautu Hadara Yaqub Mafulun bihi. Where is the file of Hadara? Maut. Where is the file of Hadara? Maut. Maut. Were you the witness? No, we were not witness. So Allah is saying that Am kuntum shauda is Hadara Yaquba al-Mautu Iza Qala li banihi. Yes. Everything as a sentence, quotation, reference has a deep meaning for us to learn about the theme of Muthanna. The noon gets dropped. Jama Mudhakkar Salim, the noon gets dropped. So li banihi, yes. So what is actually banina? Banina. Okay. So noon got dropped. Ma ta'buduna min ba'di, after I'm gone. Qalu nabudu ilahaka, we worship your Lord, wa ilaha abaika, and the Lord of our forefathers, that is Allah. Ibrahim, these are all the abaika, Ibrahim, Ismaila, wa Ishaqa, ilahan wahidan, wa nahnu lahu muslimuna. We are Muslim, we follow it, we are submissive. فَقَوْلُ تَعَالَى لِبَنِيهِ, yes, أي لِأَبْنَائِهِ. Ibnun lahu jama'ani. Ibnun has got two plurals. Ibnun lahu jama'ani. Ibnun lahu jama'ani. Banuna, that is jama muzakkar salim. Abna'un, jama taksir, broken plural. So here it is banuna. Banuna, make it mansub. Banina, make it majrur. Banina, like jama muzakkar salim. Marfu bil waw, mansub bil ya, and majrur bil ya. Banuna, banina, banina, but you say bani he, mudaf ilayhi comes. Qawlu ta'ala li bani he, his sons, that is Prophet Yaqub's sons, li bani he. So this is, noon was dropped, my brother. What happened here? I write down here, banuna, banina. And then you say here, Bani, who? Now this noon gets dropped, and then it became Bani he. Did you get the idea? I write here again. Ba ni he. Noon got dropped. That is the way we have to understand it, inshallah. Banuna wa abnaun. Afahimtum? I'm asking you. Afahimtum? Did you understand? Then this is a joke. It does not apply to you, my brother. I think Dr. Abdurrahim told me the joke, you know. In India, Pakistan, some teachers are kind of very rude in their comments. So one of the teachers in some madrasa was teaching something, and then he asked the students, "Fahimtum? Kya khak fahimtum?" I think I've said this somewhere. Huh? This is Urdu, my brother. This is pure Urdu. Fahimtum? Kya khak fahimtum? What did you understand? Okay. Naam, the student said, Fahimna jayidan. We understood very well. Now, let us keep on going. Then I want to give you another beautiful little thing that I have in my book. I dug it out. Ya Hamidu, Hati ayatan, tahwi means containing, hawa yahwi to contain, musanna huzifat, nunuhu lil idafati. Qala ta'ala li Musa alayhi salam fi surat al-Taha, inni ana rabbuka, fakhla, remove, nailaika, nailani, nailaini, shoes, sandals. Remove your shoes, remove your sandals. So noon got dropped here. This is very beautiful, my brother. Noon got dropped here. I'm putting small noon. Nailaini became nailaika. Again, everything from Quran. Fakhla, nailaika. Musa alayhi salam is told, when he goes to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the Wadi al-Muqaddas, Tuwa, this is the name of the mountain. Okay. Nailaika innaka bil Wadi al-Muqaddas, Tuwa. Mount Sinai. This is the Mount Sinai. Mount Sinai. Nailaika. Innaka bil Wadi Nailaika. Ahsanta ya Haris. Hati misalan fil hadith nabawi sharif. Now, this is very beautiful. Very beautiful. This is where I felt like this is so sweet, you know, incredibly beautiful. Haris, Qawlu Nabiyyi, this Qawl of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, li Aishata radiyallahu anha. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam is saying to Aisha, Ya Aisha, Aisha tu, Ya Aisha, Inna aynayya. So how beautiful it is. Now you understand. Inna aynayya tanamani. My eyes sleep. Wala tanamu kalbi. But my heart does not sleep. Always remembers Allah. Even when I'm asleep, my eyes are sleeping, but my heart never sleeps. It always remembers Allah. Wala tanamu kalbi. Now here, my brothers and sisters, I have to give you a little more explanation, though you did understand. Ainun, make it dual. Ainani, Ainani. Make it mansub. I, naini. Did you get the idea? I, naini. I, naini. Now you put ya mutakallim here. I did make it that thing there. See, I explained you all those things, that when the two yas come with sukun together, two yas, remember two yas, huh? They come together, we have to do surgery, and then we give a fatah here, and then we give it the gam, so it becomes aynayya, aynayya. Okay, this only happens with ya mutakallim, huh? Ya mutakallim. Now, yes, we got lots of good exercises. You will have to do lots of exercise. There are just so many exercises. Now, I thought about this when inna aynayya tanamani, verily, ya Aisha, verily, my two eyes, aynayya means my two eyes, tanamani, they sleep. Wala tanamu kalbi, but my heart does not sleep. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ahsanta, you did very well. Now the muraqab comes. Let muraqab wait a little bit. I want to show you something. Now, my brothers, I had in my book one beautiful joke. One beautiful joke. I have it on a piece of, it is kind of a handout. I have it with me. If you wish, I'll send you that handout to all of you. You can keep that and you can refer it. There's a famous scholar and historian in Egypt. There was a famous scholar and historian of Egypt. His name was Ahmad Amin. His name was Ahmad Amin. He was hired by probably a very rich Egyptian businessman or probably a diplomat, that nobody told me, but he was hired to teach children Arabic of his employer. So he went to England to teach the children of his employer. Maybe he was a diplomat or a big businessman, and he used to teach it. Then there is a next door lady, British lady. She came to know that he's teaching Arabic, so she came to also learn Arabic from him, maybe join with the children or whatever their arrangements were. So after a little while, that lady complained one day. The British lady complains to Ahmad Amin. Inna aynakum taktuluni. Did you get the idea? Inna aynukum taktuluni. Your ayn of Arabic language. Aina, kalima aina. Aynakum, your Arabic language is killing me. She found it very difficult. So here Ahmad Amin replies. Okay, Ahmad Amin replies, Now this is called, the way he replies is in a very humorous way, but that's very famous pun, P-U-N, like but pun. The humorous use of a word in a way that suggests two interpretations. Did you get the idea? Pun. Pun. Keep that in mind. the humorous use of a fun way of using a word in a way that suggests, probably I did not, maybe that suggests two interpretation. So now, my brothers and sisters, the lady says, Inna aynakum taktuluni. Then Amin replies, Inna aynaiki. She is talking about the ayn of Arabic language, and he's making a joke out of it. Inna aynaiki, your two eyes are also aidan taktulanini. They are killing me. I thought this was very cute. So Amin replies, Inna aynaiki, your two eyes. Ki, muannas. Aidan taktulanini. See, now two eyes became taktulani, and then ni again, nunu vikaya, taktulani ni. I hope you like it. I will send you this. You can you can keep it and sometimes say it as a joke. Remember, it is a humorous way of a word in a way that suggests two interpretation. She says ainai, and he says ainai ki. She was talking about Arabic language. Ainai inna ainakum, and he said inna ainaiki. Alhamdulillah. I hope you like it. It's nice. Fine. So I finished this. Yadkhulu wa yusallimu thumma yakulu. Enters and then says Assalamu alaikum. He says, Ayyuhal ikhwatu, ayyu darsin lakum fil hisataini akhirataini. What lesson is in your last two periods? See, now again, Majid, kiltahuma, both of them, see, hisataini, muannas, kiltahuma lil Quran al Kareem. Both of them are for the Quran. Murakib says, Mudarisul Qur'ani al-Kareem. See, Mudarisul Quran al-Kareem. Mudarisul Quran al-Kareem. Mudarisuna became Mudarisu. Mudarisu. Quran al-Kareem. Fijtima'in, they are in the Ijtima' Mal Mudiri. فَيُمْكِنُكُمْ, it's possible for you, al-insirafu, going home, ba'da hisati salisati. After the third period, you can go home. It's possible for you to go home. Yumkinukum, kum is mafulun bihi, amkana yumkinu. Insirafu is your fa'il, going home. Ba'da hisati salisati, that's possible for you. Now, as I pointed out, this is when Dr. Abdurrahim was composing this lesson, he must chuckle, silently smile. Why? Brother? This is his trademark. Look at it, the last sentence. His trademark started with Aina Kalamaya, and now Mudarisul Qurani. Again, the noon got dropped. This is his trademark. He will always tell us all these things, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Now, okay, brother. Now, answer the following questions. I have done it. My brothers, I have done it. Answer the following question. Man allazi nasiya daftarayhi. Who was that who forgot? Huwa Majidun. It was Majid. Lima la yahdaru akhawa Mas'udin, akhwani, akhwa, it became again, akhwa Mas'udin. La yahdaru akhwa Mas'udin li'anna kilayhima maridun, they are both sick. Aina mudarrisul Quran al-Kareem, where are the teachers of the Quran al-Kareem? Mudarrisul Quran al-Kareem fi ijtima'in ma'al mudiri. Fine. Ta'ammal ma yali. See here again, Hada kitabun. So then we say Hada kitabullah. You see, again I have written here, kitabun is, see the pronunciation kitabun, kitabun. So I have written here kitabun, actual pronunciation. Kitabun, kitabun. So then when you make it mudaf, this noon goes away. This noon will go away. This noon will go away. So it will become kitabu. In book 1 also, the noon goes away. We say tanween goes away. Single. So haza kitabullahi. So this is also, there was a noon, or you can say here, Dr. Abdurrahim say, yuzafu tanweenu in the lidafati. Tanween was there. It went away, only single dhamma left. No more tanween. Aina bintani. So you will say, Aina binta Hamidin. Aina binta Hamidin. Tuzafu nunul musanna wa nunul jama mudhakkar salim in the idafati. This also goes away in the idafati. So, Aina bintani or Aina binta Hamidin, noon goes away. Araitu bintaini, Araitu bintai Hamidin, I'm putting noon there. Ja al mudarisuna, Ja mudarisul fikhi, mudarisuna, mudarisu fikhi. Abhasu anil mudarisina, I'm looking for the teachers. Abhasu and mudarisil fikhi. Noon went away. All of them I've written here, brothers. I've written here, the noon goes away. The noon goes away. But I've written here, you can also write it in the beginning only to remind you that noon has to go away. Now I think, did I? Yeah. See, now we did this. This is also dual. Noon goes away from here. Noon goes away from here. So all these things are, we did it. So if the question is that we answered all those questions, okay, it will say, and we did it. All the things we did it. What is the question? Point out the duals and the sound masculine plural nouns occurring in the men lessons whose noon has been omitted. We did it. We did it, one by one. We didn't miss anything. So you know that. Okay, now comes number 4. Read and understand the following example of the dual and the sound masculine plural noun whose noon has been omitted. Fine, brother. Ixil, wash, yadaika, warijlaika. So what is here? Yadaika, yadaini was there, noon is dropped here. We know you can always ixil, noon drop, rijlaika, noon drop. I write down here yadaini, just for your information. Okay, yadaini and rijlaika, yadaika, rijlaika, yeah. Ibna Aliyin, yes, Ibnani became Ibna Aliyin fil Jamiyati. But Bintahu and his 2 daughters, Ali's 2 sons are in university, but Bintahu fil Madrasati. Beautiful, beautiful sentences to make us more strong. Baba Masjid Maftuhani. So it is actually Babani, but Nun got dropped. Babal Masjid, the two doors of the masjid are open. Maftuhani, because it is dual. Karatu fil hadhil majallati makalan. Makalan means essay. And Muslimil Hindi and Muslimil Hindi. Muslimina became Muslimil Hindi. I read an essay about the Muslims in India. Uridu and Abiya. I want to sell Darajatayya Hataini. These two bicycles. So Darajataini became Darajatayya because you came Ya Mutakallim. Darajatayya. ما أرى أحدا من مدرس التفسير. I did not see any of the teachers of the tafsir. Mudarrisi, it is mudarrisina, mudarrisit, tafsiri. I'm putting noon there. Remember, I'm putting noon. You can write it noon yourself. Just to make you understand that you will never, ever forget, inshallah. Never forget, inshallah. يدرس في هذه المدرسة 100 طالب. So it is مئتان. Noon got dropped, so it became 100 طالب. I hope you can, if you have time, write it. If you have time, I am not insisting, but if you have time, remember, writing all this thing is a part of our ibadat, to become strong so that we understand Quran, and you will stand up one day and teach. Teach to your family members, to your children, to your neighbors, to your friends, inshallah, inshallah. I pray for you all, my brothers and sisters. And then, ma ara ahadan, yes, we did this, Ishtaraitu, I bought hazihil arikata, sofa set. I bought this sofa set. Bi miatai riyalin. So it was miataini, became miatai riyalin. Again, noon was dropped. Sahabtu, I withdrew. Sahaba, yes, hibu is to withdraw. Sahabtu al-yawma alfai riyalin. Alfai. Alfani became alfaini because it is mafulun bihi for sahabtu. Alfai riyalin min al-masrifi, from the bank. Ghammad means to close down. Gammada, gammidu, to close the eyes. Ghammad al-maridu aynayhi. The sick person closed his two eyes. Aynayni, originally it is aynayni, nun got dropped. Aina abawaka ya anis. Abawani. Abawani means what? Two fathers? Abuwani? No. Abuwani means parents. Remember, Abuwani means parents. Write down here. Abuwani, parents. Parents. Aina abawaka ya anis. Where are your parents? Qala ta'ala fi Surat al-Masad. Yeah, this is very nice. Tabbat yada bi lahibyu wa tab. Brother, what is this yada? Who will make us understand this in the Quran? Tabbat yada. Translation parlo. They will say hands. There are only two hands, so it has to be musanna. So what is actually tabbat? Now here is a ta'utanisi. There's a ta'utanisi. Why? Because the file has to be muannas. So what is the file? Tabbat yadani. Tabbat yadani. But if you make yada mudaf and abi mudaf ilayhi, then noon has to go out. So that is what has happened here. Tabat yada abi. Yadani, noon got dropped. Abi lahabyu, the father of flame. Watab, may he perish, be destroyed. May his two hands be destroyed. And tab, and he himself be destroyed. Here, tab is the file, is the, it goes to Abu Lahab. Tab, this is fa'ilun mustatirun taqdiruhu huwa yaudu ala Abu Lahab. See, tabat yadani plus Abi came, noon went away, lahabu wa tab. I hope you got it, inshallah. Okay, my brothers and sisters. You have to now practice and all these things, inshallah. Okay, I will do number 5 next time, because these are all numbers, remember. We are not, I hope we have become a little stronger, but not very strong. So I will do this next time, but I can do this today. Ibnani Hamidun. All the exercises are geared up for what the lesson was teaching us. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Now you must write, please write. All these things have to be written. There are groups of 2 words. Make the first mudaf and the second mudaf ilayhi. First is mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Ibna Hamidin. Ibnani became Ibna. Did you get the idea? Alhamdulillah. Next one is Bintani Rashidun. So what will you say? Binta Rashidin. Noon got dropped. The noon is getting dropped. Noon is getting dropped. Nafizatani al-Gurfatu. Nafizatal Gurfati. Again, noon got dropped. Muslimuna al-Yabani. Muslimul Yabani. Noon got dropped. Banuna. Children of Israel. Banuna Israel. So what will you say? Noon will go away. What will you say? Banu Israel. Banu Israel. Banu Israel. Babani al-Madrasati. You will say Bab al-Madrasati. Noon got dropped. Mudiru. Mudiruna al-Madarisu. Mudiruna al-Madarisu. So Mudiru, noon got dropped. Noon got dropped. Mudirul Madarisu. Now Madarisu, actually, Madarisu is diptote. Madarisu, Madarisa, Madarisa. So why there is here, we have to write down Al-Madarisi, Mudirul Madarisi. You might say to me, Brother Asif, Madaris, schools, is a diptote. Madarisu, Madarisa, Madarisa. My answer is, when a noun which is diptote becomes decorated with al, remember what happens? It becomes triptote. Now al has come, it will be al-Madarisu, al-Madarisa, al-Madarisi. So Mudirul Madarisi. Yadani ka. Yadani ka. So here we have, brother, Yadani. Yada ka will be, Anta will become ka. Anta will become ka. Yada ka. Did you get the idea? Inshallah. And then Abawani and Anna, my parents. My parents. So what will you say? Look at this, brother. Abhavani will become, what will it become? Abhavani, Ana will become Abhavaya. Abhavaya. Did you get the idea? Ya came here, Noon went away, but we had to give, because there is a Sukun here also. So we had to make it Abhavaya. Ainani here. So we'll say Ainaha. Ainaha. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, my brothers and sisters. I think that's it. I want to close here, brothers and sisters. All these are, remember, we have to, if you can do on your own, question number 5, that would be nice. Numbers, if you can do it, question number 5 on your own. And then we did 6, and we'll start with 7. So next week, Alhamdulillah, we will finish this lesson and we will progress. The other lessons are very beautiful. You will love it. All are what we have learned before. The next lesson will be, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it is Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Failiya. But then you will say, we know everything about Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Failiya, but not now, not everything. Now we will learn in advanced level. That will be our next lesson, inshallah. So we did this all, yes? No, I didn't do this. No, this will come. This will do it next time. See, now this was Ainaya, Yadaya, all Zamilayya, Sadikayya. Now will come with a Shadda. Now this next exercise will come with a Rijlayya, Ainaya, Sadikayya, Zamilayya. Very beautiful. Will give us enormous practice, an opportunity to practice, and you will enjoy. They are all simplified, only one. You will love it, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters, Alhamdulillah, I hope you found the lesson interesting, brothers and sisters. Try to read it again, and I will again send you the DVD of number 6, number 9. Even I watched my own DVD. I just wanted to know what I said. What was that I said? 16, 17 years ago. I don't remember, or maybe even more than that. Anyway, I will send you. If you have duplicate, drop it, inshallah. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, brother, make things easy for all of us, May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your sacrifice of time to study and understand the Arabic language as a hasanat in your scales of good deeds. May Allah bless you all, your spouses, your children, with excellent health, barakahs in your risks, in your jobs, in your businesses, in your careers, in your profession, in your education, if you are still in studying in university or higher level, and the education of your children. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all with a strong memory and deep knowledge. This is my trademark of Arabic. To understand in depth the message of the Quran, so that we all feel the miracle of the Quran in our hearts. Inshallah, Ya Rabbil Alameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enlighten our homes, our families with the light of the Quran, and instill this light in our children. Ameen, Ya Rabbil Alameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us all safe and protected from the evil of this virus. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect the Muslim Ummah all around the world wherever they may be residing, from the evil of this virus. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect the humanity at large from the evil of this virus. See you next Saturday at 2 o'clock. We'll start at 2 to 4 till November 7th. Keep safe, stay healthy, wear mask when you go out, and observe physical distancing and the guidelines of the health authorities. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa zurriyatina qurrata ayunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim وتوب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. جزاكم الله خيرا. Take care, my brother and sister. We'll see you next Saturday, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.